dear students, welcome to English Literature online classes. Students, in previous session, you revised Chapter 1, Stone Soup from your English to copy. I hope you have revised Chapter 1 from your copy one more time. Now today, you will revise the exercises of Chapter 1 from your English to book. So please take out Chapter 1, Stone Soup, page number 4. Page number 4, get going. Fill in the blanks. So children, first we'll revise fill in the blanks, okay? 1. The farmers in the village had a poor dash. Answer is harvest. H-A-R-V-E-S-T, harvest. H-A-R-V-E-S-T, harvest. Repeat children. H-A-R-V-E-S-T, harvest. H-A-R-V-E-S-T, harvest. So, the farmers in the village had a poor harvest. The farmers in the village had a poor harvest. Now, come to the second one. The third traveler took a dash out of his bag. The answer is stone. Stone. Spelling S-T-O-N-E, stone. Repeat children. S-T-O-N-E, stone. S-T-O-N-E, stone. The third traveler took a stone out of his bag. The third traveler took a stone out of his bag. Now come to the third one. There was dash soup for the entire village. The answer is enough. Enough. Spelling of enough. E-N-O-U-G-H. Enough. E-N-O-U-G-H. Enough. E-N-O-U-G-H. Enough. There was enough soup for the entire village. There was enough soup for the entire village. Fourth one. It was the dash soup they ever had. Tastiest. The answer is tastiest. T-A-S-T-I-E-S-T. T-A-S-T-I-E-S-T. Tastiest. T-A-S-T-I-E-S-T. Tastiest. It was the tastiest soup they have ever had. It was the tastiest soup they ever had. Okay? So, fill in the blanks. The farmers in the village had a poor harvest. The farmers in the village had a poor harvest. The third traveler took a stone out of his bag. The third traveler took a stone out of his bag. Third one. There was enough soup for the entire village. There was enough soup for the entire village. Fourth one. It was the tastiest soup they ever had. It was the tastiest soup they ever had. So, how many fill in the blanks are there? 4. 4 fill in the blanks are there. Now, let us find the answers from the story. Now, these 2 questions you have already revised in the previous session. Okay? Now, listening and speaking junction, children. Leave this. Okay? Now, come to the vocabulary junction. Vocabulary junction. Now children, the kids in the village are playing with words. First they take 2 words and then build more words by adding letters to those. Now children, what the kids are doing, they are taking 2 words and then they are building more words by adding letters to those words. Let's see. Word 1, race. Now race. Now can you see race? In race, they have added P. Now it has become praise. Now again in praise, they have added S. Now it has become praise. Now word 2, 1. In 1, they have added T. Added T, it has become tone. And in tone, they have added S. It has become stone. Okay. Now let's do. After this, they build a word ladder by adding, replacing or removing letters from a word. Now, can you see this is a word ladder? Smile. Now, they have removed it. S, it has become mile. Then they now see the vowel, they change the vowel A in the place of, they replaced I with A, male. Then main, can you see N? In the place of L, they have written N, main. Then man, mad, mad. Now see N, change N and written D and then sad. Okay? Now let's do. Add or replace a letter in each step of the word ladder to climb up. Use the clues. So children, you have to climb up. Means you have to go. You have to climb. This rises in the east. So sun. Okay. First step is sun. Replace a vowel, a male child. Now children, replace a vowel. Now, okay, replace a vowel. So in the place of U, write O. Now it has become son. S-O-N, son. A male child. Now come to the third step. Add a letter. Veda was singing a sweet song. Now in this S-O-N, you have to add one more letter. So which letter you have to add? G. So Veda was singing a sweet song. Okay. Veda was singing a sweet song. Now come to the fourth step. Replace a letter opposite of short. Now opposites of short. Now replace a letter. Now what? So in the place of S, write L. So long is the opposite of short. Long is the opposite of short. Long is the opposite of short. Opposite of short is long, no? So you have to replace the letter. Now next, add a letter. Add the first letter of the alphabet to the word below to make a new word. Now, in long, add one letter and the first letter of the alphabet. The first letter of the alphabet is A. So add, now it has become along, isn't it? Along. Now, replace the last letter with a vowel. Replace the last letter with a vowel to be without any friends. So you have to replace. In the place of G, means last letter is G. So you have to replace it. Means in the place of G, you have to write E. To be without any friends, alone. Okay? So, what you have to do, you have to add or replace a letter in each step of the word ladder. This is word ladder, no? This is word ladder. So you have to add or replace in each step of the word ladder to climb up. You have to climb up. Okay? You have to go up. Use the clues. At the side, these clues are there. So you have to use the clues. You have to read these clues and then you have to write the words. Okay? Now, let's revise phonics junction. Phonics junction. Read what Akhil says to Veda. Hi, my name is Akhil. I love to play. So this is Akhil and this is Veda. Okay? In the words name, play, the letters A, E, A, Y have the same long A sound. So children, name A, E, A, Y, they have the same long A sound. Now read the words angel and rain. The letters A and AI also have the same long A sound. The letters A, A, Y, A and AI in these words make the same long A sound. Add some more words with this sound. Gate, snake, chain, train, tray, pay, grapes, face, drain, pale, day, bray. So children, now, so in these words, all are having the same long A sound, isn't it? Gate, A, snake, chain, train, tray, pay, grapes, face, drain, pale, day, braid. So which is the common sound here in these all words? A sound. A sound. A is the common sound, no? So in all these words, all are having the same long A sound. Which sound, children? A sound. Which sound? A sound. Isn't it? Now turn the. All these words have different spellings but the same long A sound. Let us read some more words that have this sound. So can you see These words, they have different spelling, but they have the long same A sound. Same long A sound they have, isn't it? Now let's read. Now A. Angel, alien, nation, able, acorn, basic, basin, patient. Now come to the next column. Fame, cake, plane, game, shape, race, lake, page. Now again, come to the third column. Weight, plane, paint, chain, aid, aim, tail, afraid. Now come to the last column, AY column. Today, ray, say, way, clay, gay, Sunday, May. So children, in all these words, have you noticed all are having different spelling? All our spellings are different, no? But they have the long A sound. Long A sound. Same long A sound. All are having same long A sound. Okay? Now, let's do the next one. Look at these pictures. Rearrange the jumbled letters to form words. Read the words aloud. Now children, can you see the pictures here? So what you have to do, can you see these words? These are all jumbled letters, no? Sorry, these are all jumbled letters, isn't it? Now with these jumbled letters, what you have to do, you have to make a word. Okay, see the picture and you have to form a word here. Okay, you have to form a word and write it here. Okay. These are all jumbled letters. Arrange it and make it a new word to form a word. Okay, form a word. Rearrange it and form a word. Okay, now look at this picture. Now ALSI, ALSI. Now what this picture shows? Correct. Sail, SAIL, sail. Children, repeat. SAIL, sail. SAIL, sail. Now come to the next one. Now see the jumbled letters here. YHA. YHA. Now form a word. Form a word, children. See the picture and form a word. Correct. Hay. 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 This is hay, no? HAY. 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 Repeat, children. HAY. 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 Now come to the third one. Now ETPA. Now see the picture and form a word. See the picture and form a word. Correct. Tape. TAPE, tape. TAPE, tape. TAPE, tape. Now come to this picture. EKCA, EKCA. Now see the picture. What is this? Correct. Cake. CAKE, cake. CAKE, cake. CAKE, cake. Now see this picture, children. Now read these letters. NITPA. Now form a word. See the picture and form a word. Correct. Paint. PAINT, paint. PAINT, paint. PAINT, paint. Now come to this picture. NARI. NARI. Now what is this? Correct. Rain. RAIN, rain. RAIN, rain. RAIN, rain. So what you have to do, you have to see the picture, and after seeing the picture, you have to form a word. Okay, you have to form a word. So this one, can you see the picture? This is sail, sail. See the picture? Hay, hay. Then this picture, tape, tape. This picture, cake, cake. Again see this picture, paint, paint. Again see this picture, rain. Okay, now let's revise grammar junction. Grammar junction. Read these sentences. Aman and Veda came to the village. Aman, Veda and village are nouns. So children, Aman, Veda and village are nouns. I hope you must be knowing what is a noun. Correct. Nouns are names of people, animals, places or things. Nouns can be singular or plural. Nouns can be masculine or feminine. So what is a noun, children? Noun is a name of a people, animals, places or thing. Okay. Nouns can be singular or plural noun, A noun can be masculine or feminine noun. There are different kinds of nouns. A noun that names a particular person, place, animal, thing is called a proper noun. Children, what is a proper noun? Proper noun is a noun that names a particular person, place, animal or thing. Okay, remember, proper noun is a noun that names a particular person, place, animal or thing. Like in the sentence Aman and Veda, proper noun. So in the Aman and Veda, these are proper nouns. Now, the first letter of the proper noun is always a capital letter. Remember children, first letter always start with a capital letter. Okay, in proper noun always remember the first letter always start with a capital letter. We begin a proper noun with a capital letter even if it is in the middle or at the end of a sentence. Children, very important, okay? We begin a proper noun with a capital letter even if it is in the middle. If the proper noun come in the middle of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. Always remember you have to start the proper noun with a capital letter. Okay, always start the proper noun with a capital letter. A noun that does not name particular thing, person, place or animal is called a common noun. A noun that does not name a particular thing, person, place or animal is called a common noun. Common noun name general things. Okay, common noun names general thing. Example. On Monday, we went to the zoo. We saw an elephant there. Now here in this sentence, Monday is a proper noun. And you know, in proper noun, you have to start the proper noun with a capital letter. See, M is a capital letter here. Can you see? M is a capital letter, isn't it? So proper noun always start with a capital letter. The first letter of the proper noun is always a capital letter. Remember. See M. Can you see M here? M is a capital letter, no? We saw an elephant there. Now, elephant, can you see elephant? Elephant is a common noun, okay? But common noun start with a small letter. Remember, always write common noun in small letter, okay? Remember, okay? Now, here are some more examples. Can you see these columns? Proper noun, common noun, proper noun, common noun. Now, Emily, elephant. Now, Emily is a proper noun. Can you see? E, capital. Then Binny, bird, capital letter. So, Binny is a proper noun. Torty, tortoise. Now, torty, can you see? T is a capital letter and tortoise. So, tortoise. The name of the elephant is Emily. Bird, Binny, tortoise, torty. Now, come to this column. Ganga, river, Goa, state, Asia, continent. Now, can you see G? Capital G, Ganga is a proper noun. Goa, proper noun. Capital G in Goa. Asia, proper noun. Capital A in Asia. Now, can you see this? Common noun. River, state, continent. Okay. So, these words are proper noun. These words are common noun. These words are proper noun. These words are common noun. 1. Write C in the box if the word is common noun and P if it is a proper noun. Can you see? April. Now, April is a common noun or proper noun? Correct, proper noun. See the capital A. So, it's a proper noun. B, Africa. Africa is a common noun or proper noun? Correct, proper noun. Africa. Can you see A, capital letter? Now, C, bus. Bus is a common noun or proper noun? Common noun. Okay, C. Then country. Country is proper noun or common noun? Common noun. Maharashtra. Maharashtra is a common noun or proper noun? Proper noun, so capital M. Dog, common noun or proper noun? Common noun, so C. So April is proper noun. Africa, proper noun. Bus, common noun. Country, common noun. Maharashtra, proper noun. Dog, common noun. Okay, so what you have to do? You have to write P. If it is a proper noun, write P, and if it is a common noun, write C. Okay, so April, proper noun. Africa, proper noun. Bus, common noun. Country, common noun. Maharashtra, proper noun. Dog, common noun. Okay, now let's see this one, second one. Let's revise second one. Look at the words in the table below. Fill in the blanks with related common noun or proper noun. One is done for you. So here children, this table, I want to say one thing. There's a confusion in this table. In some books, something else is given. Okay, in some books something else is given. So whatever is given in your book, you revise it. That only. No need to worry. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, revise what is given in your book. Okay, now let's start. Common noun, India, proper noun. Now what is India here? Right, common noun, country. Now monument, monument is common noun. Now write the monument, Red Fort, proper noun. Okay. Now jasmine, jasmine is a flower. No, jasmine is a particular kind of flower, so it is a flower. Now common noun is friend, so you can write your friend's name here, proper noun. Wednesday, Wednesday, the day of the week, so it's a day. Then Diwali, Diwali is also a proper noun, so festival, it's a festival, no Diwali, so write festival here. Then sports, sports, you can write sports here. I have written that, you can write any one of your own. National Football League. Now story, next is story, story, and write the name of the story here, any proper noun. Snow White I have written. Then proper noun, earth, planet. It's a particular noun, so it's a planet, no? Then restaurant, you can write here any restaurant, name of any restaurant. Okay, so here in this column you have to write proper noun, and this column you have to write the common noun. Okay, now let's revise writing junction. Writing junction. Read these sentences. 3 travelers came to the village. A villager went home and came back with some carrots. A sentence is a group of words that gives a complete idea. So children, you know now what is a sentence? Correct. Sentence is a group of words that gives a complete idea or give a complete sense. A sentence has 2 parts, a naming part and telling part. So sentence has 2 parts. One is naming part, that is also called subject, and telling part is called predicate. The naming part has a naming word. It says whom or what the sentence is about. Okay, so naming part it has a naming word. Naming part has a naming word, isn't it? Now, Veda filled it with water. Now, children, can you see here? Veda is a naming part and filled it with water is a telling part. A woman opened the door. A woman is a naming part. Open the door is the telling part. There can be more than one naming part naming word in a naming part. So there can be more than one word, okay, in the naming part, okay. For example, Aman and Veda are hungry. Can you see there are 3 words, Aman and Veda. The telling part tells us different things about the naming part. The telling part tells about the naming part. Example, Aman is hungry, so is hungry. Veda likes to sing. This is a telling part. Okay, now let's revise the exercise. Read these sentences, circle the naming part and underline the telling part in each sentence. So can you see these sentences, children? What you have to do, you have to circle the naming part and underline the telling part. Okay. A. Binny walks to school. Now, which is the naming part? Binny. Binny is the naming part, no? And walks to school is a telling part. So what you have to do? You have to underline. Binny, naming part, walks to school, telling part. Binny, naming part, walks to school, telling part. So naming part you have to circle it, and the telling part you have to underline it. Okay, what you have to do in this exercise? You have to circle the naming part and underline the telling part. Now B1. Sheila drinks milk at night. Sheila drinks milk at night. Now Sheila, you have to circle it. It's a naming part. Drinks milk at night. You have to underline. It's a telling part. Sheila, you have to circle it. It's a telling part. Drinks milk at night. It's a telling part. So you have to underline it. Now see, the books are under the table. The books are under the table. Now in this naming part is the books. Are under the table is the telling part. Okay. The books is the naming part, so you have to circle it. Are under the table is the telling part, so you have to underline it. Okay. Now D. Hurry likes to play football. Hari likes to play football. Now Hari, you have to circle it because it's a naming part. Likes to play football is a telling part. Okay, likes to play football is a telling part. Now come to the last one, E1. My mother baked a cake on my birthday. So my mother is a naming part, so you have to circle it. Baked a cake on my birthday is a telling part. Okay, so Binny walks to school. Now naming part is Binny and telling part is walks to school. Okay, now Sheila drinks milk at night. So Sheila is a naming part, so you have to circle it. Drinks milk at night, you have to underline because it's a telling part. Okay, C1. The books are under the table. So books you have to circle it because the naming part. Are under the table, you have to underline because it's a telling part. Now come to the D1. Hari likes to play football. Hari is a naming part, so you have to circle it. Likes to play football, you have to underline it because it's a telling part. My mother baked a cake on my birthday. My mother is a naming part, so you have to circle it. Baked a cake on my birthday is a telling part. Okay, so Binny walks to school. Binny, naming part. Sheila drinks milk at night. Sheila, naming part. The books are under the table. The books, naming part. Hari likes to play football. Hari, naming part. My mother baked a cake on my birthday. My mother is a naming part. So naming part you have to circle it. Remember, naming part you have to circle it. Now, walks to school is a telling part, so you have to underline it. Drinks milk at night is a telling part, so you have to underline it. Are under the table is a telling part, so you have to underline it. Likes to play football is a telling part, so you have to underline it. Baked a cake on my birthday, you have to underline it. Now, turn the page, children. Look at the pictures given below. Match the naming part to the correct telling part. So, can you see the picture here, children? Can you see the picture? So, you have to match the naming part to the correct telling part. Now, A, the man. Now, correct. This is the naming part. Now, choose the correct telling part, children. Which is the correct telling part? Correct. The man is sitting on a bench. The man is sitting on a bench. This is the correct telling part. No, you have to match the naming part with the correct telling part. So, can you see? This one is, these all naming parts and these all telling part. So, you have to match it. Okay. So, the man is sitting on a bench. The man is sitting on a bench. Now, next, one street lamp is near the slide. One street lamp is near the slide. Can you see this street lamp? It's near the slide, no? One street lamp is near the slide. C, the dog. The dog is sitting near the man. Can you see? The dog is sitting near the man. The dog is sitting near the man. Now D, the children. The children are playing on the slide. Can you see? The children are playing on the slide. The children are playing on the slide. The children are playing on the slide. E, the pigeons. The pigeons are on the grass. The pigeons are on the grass. Can you see the pigeons here? The pigeons are on the grass. Okay. So what you have to do here, you have to match it. These all are naming parts and these all are telling parts. So you have to match it with the correct, okay, match the naming part with the correct telling part. You have to match it. The man is sitting on a bench. Can you see the man is sitting on a bench? The man is sitting on a bench. The man is sitting on a bench. One street lamp is near the slide. One street lamp is near the slide. The dog is sitting near the man. Can you see here? The dog is sitting near the man. The dog is sitting near the man. D, the children are playing on the slide. Can you see? The children are playing on the slide. E, the pigeons are on the grass. The pigeons are on the grass. So children, today you have revised exercises of chapter 1. Chapter 1, stone soup. You have revised the exercises from the book of chapter 1. So homework is revise all these exercises once again. Okay, revise all these exercises once again. This is the homework. So today's homework is revise all the exercises of chapter 1 once again. Okay, once again revise it. Okay, this is today's homework. Thank you and have a nice day.